Hi friends, Gia here. Welcome if you're new, and if you're already a subscriber, thanks for coming back. So in this week's episode of Working Mom Weekday Meal, I'm gonna be making some barbecue chicken legs, some rice, and probably my normal, which is either green beans or broccoli, just really keeping it simple. I'm working from home today, so I'm starting this recipe right after I ate lunch here at home so that I can just throw it in the oven before I go and pick up Ava from school. And I'm also making enough for tonight and tomorrow because our weeks have been like really jam-packed. Pretty much every day we have something to do after work and school. So tomorrow we'll be getting home late because the girls have swimming, and so I like to have something just where I can just warm it up really quick, because if I don't, then we end up just eating at Chipotle, and just eating at Chipotle every week, you know, it adds up. So that's why I'm gonna be making enough legs for tonight and tomorrow. So this is what I'm gonna be seasoning the legs with. I'm gonna be using some pepper, some Himalayan pink salt, smokehouse maple, and brown sugar bourbon, and some garlic. I've used these two before. They're really, really good. I really highly recommend them. They smell delicious. So let's start just seasoning the chicken up. All right, so I got my chicken in a bag here, and I'm just gonna season them up and then put them in the fridge until I'm ready to bake them. So this looks like it's well seasoned now. And so what I'm gonna do is put some barbecue sauce in here and let it just sit in the fridge for a couple of hours until I'm ready to bake it slowly in the oven. Now for the barbecue sauce, I like to use Sweet Baby Ray's and some honey. I like to add to it a little bit of Worcestershire sauce, and I might add a few of these seasonings as well. And I just eyeball it honestly and just taste it until I like it. My family, we like a lot of sauce. We're sauce people. So I will save some. I'm not going to put all of this in the bag. What I'll do is save some to baste the chicken after it's done, you know, cooking, and just to brown the top. I'll probably put it on broil to make it really brown and crispy. We like crispy skin as well. So I'm just gonna mix this up. Like I said, I'll taste it, and then I'll just pour probably about 75% of this in the bag. And then when I get ready to bake it, which you guys will see in a minute, I will just pour everything in a baking pan and bake it. Okay. Let's see. It's really good. A little bit more Worcestershire. Yeah. All right. There you go. So I'm just doing this, mixing the chicken all around in the bag. I will do anything to not have to touch raw chicken, which is a pet peeve of mine. I know some of you are probably laughing, and my mother laughs at me as well about this, but I just do not like touching raw chicken. If I don't have to touch it, I won't touch it. So I'm just gonna put this in the fridge and let it sit until I'm ready to bake it in a few hours. All right, guys, it's been about an hour and a half since our chicken's been in the marinade. And so I'm going to spray the pan here. I have my oven set at 325 because I'm gonna let them bake for about an hour and a half because that's how much time I have. If you didn't have that much time, you can do like 350 for an hour. But I'm just gonna try to do mine a little slow today. So we're literally just dumping it in here. So now I'm just like lining them up properly here. And I'm gonna get ready to put them in the oven. All right, guys, I ended up adding just a little bit more seasoning on the chicken. I just like for my chicken to be really well seasoned. Even though it was in the marinade, like I said, I just like for it to be really well seasoned. So now I'm gonna get ready to put these in the oven. Okay, there they are. I'm debating on whether or not I wanna put foil on them or not. I don't like soggy chicken though, so I like for them to brown. I think I'm just gonna leave the foil off of it, and since I'm baking them kind of for a longer period of time, they should still be really tender. So I'm just gonna leave them like that and set my timer for an hour and a half. Actually, I'll leave it at an hour, and then I will check them in an hour to see how it's going from there. So after 5 minutes, I decided to add the foil, and I'll just take the foil off for the last 30 minutes. All right, guys, this is after about, I'd say, an hour and 10 minutes. So now I'm gonna just take the foil off and let the skin brown. All right, guys, so I'm kind of short on time, so I'm not gonna make rice tonight. I'm just going to do canned green beans and canned corn as an easy side, and then tomorrow night with the chicken, I'll probably make some rice and fresh broccoli. All right, guys, here's what the chicken looks like after I set it under the broiler for a few minutes. After I put one coat of barbecue sauce on there. I'm gonna do one more coat of barbecue sauce on here. They look really good. They smell really good. And this is a good meal for 2 days. Now I work from home today, so I was able to do this, but if I didn't work from home today, what I would do is I would just let the marinade, let it marinate overnight. And then in the morning, I would, you know, prepare them in the dish. And then I would have my husband put it in the oven like an hour before I'm due to come home. And it just makes it easier for us. But these look really good. I'm just gonna put them back in the broiler for a few minutes, and then we'll be ready to eat. And here's the finished product, guys. They're all done. They look absolutely delicious. The skin is nice and crispy like we like it. And now, like I said, this will be enough for us for 2 days. And to my corn, I'm just adding a little bit of salt and pepper. And to my green beans, I'm just gonna add a little bit of salt and pepper and olive oil. All right, so I did the girls' plates. I broke their chicken up because it's just easier for them to eat that way. And here's my plate. This is such an easy dish to make during the week. And like I said, if you make enough, you can just have enough for 2 days, and you can just change up the sides. Guys, that chicken was so good. It literally just melted off the bone. I highly recommend it. It wasn't like I followed a recipe or anything like that. I kind of just eyeballed it and put it in the oven. And I don't think I told you how long I ended up baking it. I ended up baking it for over an hour and a half. I think it was like an hour and 40 minutes or so on low. Excuse me, because my voice is going on me. But it was really good. And then it was just like maybe 5 minutes or so, but checking it, like I was literally standing there when I was adding the barbecue sauce at the end. So it was really good. I highly recommend it. Obviously the girls liked it too, but my husband's at the gym, so I'll make him a plate. Okay, wait 1 minute, please. My husband's at the gym, so I'll make him a plate when he gets home from the gym. And again, like I said, we'll have it tomorrow. And I wanted to also give a tip, because I know some families, you know, both parents work outside the home, so there's nobody there to put it in the oven for you. What you can do is still prepare it, and then the minute you walk in, all you have to do is literally cut the oven on and just put it in the oven right away. Don't wait for the oven to warm up. Just put it in the oven right away. Do everything that you need to do on your normal evening routine, which I will be posting on my channel soon, my evening routine, and then you guys just have a later dinner, and it's okay. You know what I mean? It's no set time that everybody has to eat dinner. Every family's different, so I just thought I'd give that tip. But that's it, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a comment down below and let me know how do you guys do your barbecue chicken indoors, like without a grill and stuff. It's not grill season just yet, but I cannot wait. How do you guys do your barbecue chicken, and what kind of meat? I'm sure this recipe would work for any kind of meat, any kind of cut of meat. Like if you like thighs or chicken breasts or anything like that, it would still work. So but leave a comment down below and let me know what you do for barbecue chicken. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't hit the subscribe button yet, tap my picture up above, and you can also check out my previous video right over here, and all my social media platforms all listed down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.